And we're waiting now for the next act to take to the sky. Sailplanes or gliders usually are launched from another airplane or a helicopter or a catapult or a winch or whatever. But we've got a special sailplane for you today because it is self-launched. It's got a jet engine on it, actually, and the guy who's flying it is coming right in right now. His name is Bob Carlton, and this is the Super Salto jet sailplane with a PBS Czech-built TJ100 jet engine used as an auxiliary power system in many jet fighters. The engine itself only weighs 40 pounds, but it generates 240 pounds of thrust, so it enables him to get up in the air very, very quickly, get to altitude, and very shortly we'll go from all the noise and all of the hardcore aerobatics and all the other noises and sounds that we've been hearing to a very, very graceful portion of Bob Carlton's flight. He's from Albuquerque, New Mexico. He works he's a rocket scientist. Works for one of the major laboratories. They say you don't have to be a rocket scientist to fly, but it certainly helps. I'm going to hear from Bob Carlton in just a moment. Now, as the Geico Sky Typers depart, it's about time to bring Bob Carlton to center stage here at the 2011 NAS Pensacola Airshow. gives himself powered flight in the Super Salto Jet Sailplane. Manufacturing, Fabrication and Precision Fabrication for his custom components, Wheelan Engineering for his lighting. His parachute is furnished by Strong Enterprises, maintenance by Enchantment Aero Services, avionics by Micro Air Avionics in Queensland, Australia, digital instruments by US Aviation, Blue Sky Avionics, flight data systems, turbine oil by Elite, etc., and specialty eyewear by Click Glasses. And of course, his primary sponsor, PBS of the Czech Republic, makers of the TJ100 jet engine that powers Bob's Super Salto jet sailplane. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Bob Carlton, the rocket scientist from Albuquerque, New Mexico. His fourth year doing air shows with the Super Salto jet sailplane. He also flies hang gliders, powered planes, and helicopters. He once did a flight in a hang glider that was dropped from a balloon from 13,000 feet above the ground. He did that back in 1982. He's flown hang gliders over 100 miles and a sailplane over 200 miles. And he was the first person to perform a helicopter glider tow launch. Just inches above the deck, with a maximum maximum speed of 175 miles per hour. I think he's going to set up to land, and we will in a moment be getting on with our opening ceremonies for this year's 2011 NAS Pensacola Airshow. Look at, he's buzzing around the tower, totally legal. The folks in the tower are getting to see a very, very special air show. I love this stuff. Bob Carlton's going to set it up to land. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Mr. Bob Carlton. Siemens Building Technologies is a leading provider of energy solutions, building controls,